During the pre-colonial era, different cultures used a variety of items as means of exchange. These included cowries, manilas, beads, bottles, and salt, amongst others. The first major currency issue in Nigeria was undertaken sequel to the colonial ordinance of 1880, which introduced the shillings and pence as the legal tender currency in British West Africa. The units of coins managed by the Bank of England were 1 shilling, 1 penny, halfpenny, and 1 tenpenny, and were distributed by a private bank, the Bank of British West Africa, till 1912. From 1912 to 1959, the West Africa Currency Board issued the first set of banknotes and coins in Nigeria, Ghana, Sierra Leone, and the Gambia. The highest banknote denomination was £1, while the 1 shilling coin was the highest coin denomination. On 1st July 1959, the Central Bank of Nigeria issued Nigerian currency banknotes, while the West African Currency Board issued banknotes and coins were withdrawn. It was not until 1st July 1962 that the currency was changed to reflect the country's republican status. The banknotes, which bore the inscription Federation of Nigeria, now had Federal Republic of Nigeria inscribed at the top. The notes were again changed in 1968 following the misuse of the currency banknotes during the Civil War. Sequel to the decision by the government to change from the metric to decimal, the name of the Nigerian currency was changed in January 1973. The major unit of currency, which used to be £1, ceased to exist, and the 1 naira, which was equivalent to 10 shillings, became the major unit, while the minor unit was called the kobo, 100 of which made 1 naira. On 11 February 1977, a new banknote with the value of 20 naira was issued. It was the highest denomination introduced at the time as a result of the growth of the economy, the preference for cash transactions, and the need for convenience. On 2nd July 1979, new currency banknotes of 3 denominations, namely 1 naira, 5 naira, and 10 naira, were introduced. These notes were of the same size, that is, as the 20 naira note issued on 11th February 1977. In order to facilitate identification, distinctive colors were used for the various denominations. The notes bore the portraits of eminent Nigerians who were declared national heroes on 1st October 1978. The engravings at the back of the notes reflected various cultural aspects of the country. In April 1984, the colors of all the banknotes in circulation were changed, with the exception of the 50 kobo banknote, to arrest the currency trafficking prevalent at the time. In 1991, the 50 kobo and 1 naira were both coined. In response to the expansion in economic activities and to facilitate an efficient payment system, the 100 naira, 200 naira, 500 naira, and 1000 naira banknotes were introduced in December 1999, November 2000, April 2001, and October 2005, respectively. On 28 February 2007, as part of the economic reforms, 20 naira was issued for the first time in polymer substrate, while the 50 naira, 10 naira, and 5 naira banknotes, as well as 1 naira and 50k coins, were reissued in new designs, and the 2 naira coin was introduced. On 30th September 2009, the redesigned 50 naira, 10 naira, and 5 naira banknotes were converted to polymer substrate following the successful performance of the 20 naira banknote. All lower denomination banknotes were now printed in the polymer substrate. The CBN, as part of its contribution towards the celebration of the nation's 50th anniversary of Nigeria's independence and 100 years of its existence as a nation, issued the 50 naira commemorative polymer banknote on 29 September 2010 and the 100 naira commemorative banknote on 19 September 2014, respectively. Finally, the Central Bank of Nigeria says it has redesigned all major naira notes and will by December 2022 start circulating them. The affected denominations are 100 naira, 200 naira, 500 naira, and 1000 naira. The CBN Governor, Godwin Emefiele, announced this at a press briefing on Wednesday at 26 October 2022. He said the notes were redesigned following a request from the federal government.
The management of the CBN has sought and obtained the approval of President Muhammadu Buhari to redesign, produce, release, and circulate new series.
The last time the bank redesigned the naira was in 2014, when it changed the design of the 100 naira notes to commemorate Nigeria's centenary. Although global best practice is for central banks to redesign, produce, and circulate new local legal tender every 5 to 8 years, the naira has not been redesigned in the last 20 years. On the basis of these trends, problems, and facts, and in line with Sections 19, subsections A and B of the CBN Act 2007, the management of the CBN sought and obtained the approval of President Muhammadu Buhari to redesign, produce, and circulate new series of banknotes at 100 naira, 200 naira, 500 naira, and 1000 naira levels, he said. According to the governor, the CBN has finalized arrangements for the new currency to begin circulation from December 15, 2022. He said the new and existing currencies will remain legal tender and circulate together until January 31, 2023, when the existing currencies shall cease to be legal tender. The name Naira was coined from the word Nigeria by Obafemi Awolowo.